Namaskaram. This month we'll see the last two episodes of the Sadhguru Shribrahma Series. We have been working on this for the last 5 years. This is to document the life of a great yogi who lived 100 years ago. Starting from just a one-page history in a small booklet, we traveled and shot extensively and compiled lots of things. This has been watched by more than 1 million people till now. The kind of response that we got from the viewers has been overwhelming. People have been touched by how much this land of Bharat has had culturally, spiritually, an amalgamation of so many different colors and hues of spiritual practices, cultural practices that had existed just 100 years ago and we had forgotten. So this has touched lots of people. Going forward, we are planning to start documentaries on Kashi and great legends like Agasthya Muni, Adishankaracharya and Gorakhnathji. These legends have lived in such phenomenal ways. Tragically, today historians just dismiss them as mythological figures or just on the side as a fringe character who comes and goes. By documenting their lives, we want to showcase how the culture of this land of Bharat has been very consciously crafted. These phenomenal beings created such a dharmic fabric. The very process of life led to spiritual and material well-being. How to sit, how to eat, how to go to a temple, how to receive the energies there, how to light a lamp, how to maintain the house, how everything right from birth till death and all the festivities and celebrations that were designed as part of this culture were all created, were all woven into this culture, so that if somebody as much as is born in this land and lives the life according to the culture that existed, they naturally progress towards mukti or liberation. That's how the whole process was designed. Kashi is a place that everybody wants to go at least once in their life, but we have not presented why it is significant, its antiquity, its history, its spiritual significance. A place which had excelled in fields like astrology, astronomy, mathematics, music, dance, sports, boat making, you name it, and it has created geniuses and experts in that field. And how was it possible for such a space to create such geniuses? These things need to be presented properly. And that's the purpose of the documentary on Kashi. And how did this space manage to stay alive for thousands of years when all the other civilizations in Egypt and Rome rose and then fell? But this one still stood strong. In knowing all this, there will be pride towards our culture, and in that pride, there will be a strength to stand up and protect and to live this Dharma. I don't have to go into the whole explanation of where we stand today in terms of our culture. Especially the latest developments indicate that if we do not revive and strengthen the cultural roots, then eventually there will be nothing to go back to. Temples and other spaces can be rebuilt and should be rebuilt, but if what is beating and living in people's hearts, if that is not revived, and if we do not bring it into our day-to-day living, then what the fundamentals of what we are standing up for or what we want to do will be lost. We will be left with a body without a soul. So our efforts is aimed towards reminding people and to bring back the culture so that it becomes a process of life instead of something that we follow. Once we start living it, we will know the power of it, and once we know the power of it, nobody needs to tell us that it needs to be protected, and we will stand up in case it is threatened. 4 years back, we did a crowdfunding to manage the 1-hour documentary, but we went on to make 14 episodes. We did face lots of financial struggles and other challenges in terms of lockdown and stuff, but we did manage to do that. But it cost us 5 years. For the upcoming documentaries on Kashi, Agasthya Muni, Adishankaracharya and Gorakhnathji, we would like to invite people's support towards this. A friend has suggested and is organizing a trip to the US this year in October 2022. I'll be traveling across the country and presenting a talk titled Dharmic Roots, Urgent Need to Revive and Strengthen. This will be a 20-minute presentation followed by a brief on each documentary. If you feel that this is a work that needs to be done, and if you'd like to support the cause by organizing meetings or organizing fundraising, please email us at global@samyukthaproductions.com and visit our website www.premkv.com. In the email, please mention your city, and if you would like to organize a meeting or any other kind of support that you would like to offer, and we will get back to you. And once we get all the responses and compile it and have a schedule in place, we will post the schedule on the website and also make a updated video regarding this. And we hope to meet you in the US in October. Namaskaram.